The sound of a dog's claws on drywall over and over, at the same hour every evening, is easy to dismiss as boredom. It almost cost them everything. Odalis Fenwick Barrera had rewired half her own house herself. 11 years as a residential electrician had given her a particular kind of confidence. She trusted her own eye for a hazard more than she trusted anyone else's, including her dogs. Their German shepherd, Duke, had never once damaged a wall in 4 years. So when he started scratching at the same corner of the playroom, right behind where 2-year-old Isolde stacked her blocks each evening, Odalis noticed it immediately and dismissed it just as fast. Dogs got fixated on things. Mice in the wall, maybe? Nothing structural. She'd checked that wall herself during the renovation. By the second evening, Duke wasn't just scratching. He was pressing his ear flat against the drywall, holding perfectly still, the way he did when he heard something outside that no one else could. That detail would matter. She didn't clock it yet. Third evening, he added something new. A low, continuous whine aimed directly at the outlet near the baseboard, the one behind Isolde's toy bin. Odalis's husband, Reuben, noticed it and said what she hadn't wanted to hear from someone without her training. Maybe check that outlet again, just to be safe. Odalis, 11 years of electrical work behind her, felt genuinely irritated at the suggestion. She'd wired that circuit herself. She knew it was sound. He's just being weird, she said. I'll manage him. They moved Duke's bed out of the playroom that week. Not punishment, just an attempt to break the fixation. He came back to that same wall every single evening anyway, scratching, whining, refusing redirection. Thursday night, Isolde was playing near the outlet when Duke suddenly shouldered past Odalis and physically wedged himself between the toddler and the wall, refusing to let her get closer. A low growl building in his chest that she'd genuinely never heard from him before. Odalis's professional pride finally gave way to plain caution. She pulled the outlet cover that night and found what her trained eye had somehow missed during the original renovation, a compromised connection behind the drywall. Insulation slightly melted, heat building in a spot that hadn't yet sparked but was close. The fire department technician, who inspected it the next morning, didn't mince words. Behind-the-wall shorts like this can smolder for days before they catch. Whatever made you check tonight instead of next week, that timing is the whole story. Odalis sat with that sentence on her own porch for a long time, Duke scratching at that exact spot, night after night. Not boredom, he was hearing or smelling something building behind the wall that her own professional training had missed, the whine aimed at the outlet. Not anxiety, an alarm with no other way to speak. The night he blocked Isolde from the wall entirely. The one moment the warning finally matched the danger. If you believe animals notice things before we do, subscribe. Pause Before Panic posts a new true story every week. They had the wiring fully replaced within days. Duke still gives that corner of the playroom a glance every evening, out of habit, long after there was anything left to find. Has your dog ever noticed a danger you were too confident to see? Tell us in the comments. These stories deserve to be heard. Isolde plays in that corner again now, blocks stacked as high as she can reach, Duke stretched out nearby, watching without needing to. If this story mattered to you, subscribe so you never miss the next one. Next week's story is about a dog who wouldn't let a toddler near the garage for 4 days straight.